What's going on, everybody? It is Brandon, aka Bills here, and I am here with a in-depth Sharefactory tutorial. Yeah, this is for all of you new PS4 gaming YouTubers out there that need a little help with your editing, and I'm here to help you. This is going to be an in-depth tutorial on pretty much how to use Sharefactory. This is the free editing software that you get, on your PS4. And in my opinion, if you know how to use it like really well, and you know some of the tricks that are in this that you can use to this is like a really professional editing software. Like, you can add sound effects if you have the right actually, if you have the right equipment, which I have, there's extra things that you need to add sometimes into this, which could, like just little bonus things that could actually make it even more like better than it is by itself. Like, for example, I have a an aux cord, which is like really cheap. You can get it from like probably on a 99-cent store, but you can still get it for really cheap, like $2 to $5 maybe. And pretty much what it does is I plug one into my phone, and then I plug the other end into my controller, and then I can use that for sound effects. Like, I just look up on YouTube, like fucking, I don't know, like Whit Lowry music or something like that, or like 12 seconds later, and pretty much what it does is it just like plays through, and I can add them into like, for commentaries on things. But pretty much, wow, that's alright. I'm really getting off topic. I'm sorry, guys, don't click off this video. Yeah, this is going to be a really in-depth tutorial. I'm going to try to be as professional as possible. So pretty much everything starts off with a click of a button, and that is just the X button on this new project. And as you guys can see, I have a couple of themes, but pretty much I think what you guys are probably going to see is this, like as soon as you press X, maybe a little bit off, but yeah, so pretty much what you're going to pick is, just from all of these. Pretty sure everyone starts with the Last of Us theme. So yeah, so once you pick your theme, you should be at this screen, and this is pretty much a screen where like you get to choose all of your clips. Like, let's say I wanted to choose, actually these are two commentaries, so like don't ask why I'm making weird faces. But yeah, let's say I wanted to pick this clip and this clip, and I wanted to use these two in my video. And actually, guys, when like you get like a theme and stuff, it's just, my opinion. If you guys actually think that this is good, then I guess you could keep it in, but in my opinion, I really think that it looks very ugly. But yeah, as you guys can see, if I play the clip right now, you guys are just gonna see, like, in my opinion, I think it just looks really cheesy, and it feels like a watermark. But yeah, you guys could easily get rid of it if you guys don't like it. So as you can see, I'm just gonna show you guys what it is if you were to not press X on all of these things right here, because you know how like it has like a check mark on all this stuff. Like, if you were to not, like get rid of all these check marks, then in your video, like, this would be an intro. Like, you wouldn't have to make your own intro. Like, this would be the intro for you. And just, as I said before, like, it's like really cheesy in my opinion. Like, I could show you guys right now. So yeah, that's that. I think in my opinion, I mean, like, it might be kind of cool, but like in my opinion, I think it's like really cheesy. So pretty much what I do is I just press X on all these things, and I just completely get rid of it. So yeah, pretty much your journey in Sharefactory starts with this one click of a button, and that is the square button to start the project. Now it's gonna give you like two little pop-up things on the screen here, and it's either gonna be to rename the project or continue. Now usually for me, I don't really rename it, because this isn't like what the actual video is going to be like when you've uploaded it. This is pretty much just what it's going to be in your Sharefactory thing, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I can name this penis for all I care. We're just going to do that. So yeah, let's go to continue. I said I was going to be very professional, but I guess I'm not. Okay, let me just like turn this down just because it might be really loud. So yeah, guys, pretty much we're just going to get into all the all the stuff in this. So pretty much the first thing that you guys are going to want to do is just press X, and you got all of these options to choose from. So we're going to go through everything, and I'm pretty much going to be telling you, you know, what you would do in all of this stuff. So pretty much when you press X and then you scroll over to the side, you have our first thing, and that is to add a clip. Now, pretty much what this does is it brings you back to, you know, choosing your clips, and like, let's say you forgot a clip that you wanted to add in, so then you can come over here and add in this clip. And then you would do the same thing as you did before, just click X on it, and then square, and then it should add it into the thing. So as you can see now, now I have this clip coming right before the Saints Row clip. So yeah, that's that. I just realized that I'm gonna be editing a video of me editing a video. Like, this is like this is really weird. But yeah, if we press X again, now we have add screenshot. This is another option that you can pick. Don't ask me why I have a picture of a fidget spinner. I was using that as like as an example in a thing. Actually, this Last of Us art is like really cool. So pretty much when you're choosing your screenshots, you have, you know, all of your screenshots from your PS4, but then these, like, you know, there's some like moving ones like stars, fire, cloud, eclipse, head cube, which I think is kind of cool, and like there's a gradient and a solid color. And then depending on what kind of theme that you have, it'll have, you know, like art from the actual, you know, game. So if I had a Black Ops 3 theme, then it would probably be like, you know, like landscapes in Black Ops 3. If I had a SpongeBob theme, then it would probably be like SpongeBob's house, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna pick this one because this one looks very pretty. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's pretty much that. It like, what it does is it brings up this screenshot, and it has it on the screen for like a pretty long time. Like if I was to press the touchpad right now, the big fucking touchpad, as you can see, it's on the screen for about 5 seconds, almost, about like pretty much 5 seconds. So I mean, if you guys really think that that's long, then later on I'm going to be teaching you guys how to trim your clips, so you can make this down to like here, down to only like a minute long. I think like the shortest you can get it is 1 second. I think I said a minute before, my bad. I think like the shortest you can trim it down to is about a second, or it's like this much. I don't know. It's like a half a second is how far you can trim it down to. And the farthest you can trim it to, actually I don't even know, it's like 14 minutes, but I don't really think you want a 14-minute screenshot on your video. But yeah, as you guys can see, when we press X again, we have another option, and that is to add a track. So pretty much tracks are like, you know, commentaries and stuff. So what I can do is I could say, hello there, how are you doing today? My name is Brandon. That was really cheesy, but yeah, alright. As you guys can see, if we press the touchpad, then we can play the video how everyone else would see it right now. Hello there, how are you doing today? My name is Brandon. As you guys can see, that was the cringiest thing in the whole wide fucking world. But yeah, that's pretty much, you know, like what everyone would see. They would see this beautiful skies, and then they would see, hello there, how are you doing today? My name is Brandon. And oh, sorry, my bad, wrong button. Now as you can see, we have a few other options. We have to add music, and I don't think the Last of Us doesn't have any music. So like, depending on what kind of theme that you would click, it would have, you know, more music. Like there's one theme that I have, the Rocket League theme, and I like it a lot because it has like, you know, like the music from the actual game, which is like, it's really good. It's like, you know, like dubstep type music like I like. And yeah, but you can pick from all of these music, you know, like if it's like a really exciting or like intense part of like your video, then you could put this one. You can also like test, you know, like preview like what the songs would be like by pressing R2. So let's say I wanted to see what Escape sounded like. I just press R2 and then it plays it. That is actually pretty cool. But let's say, as you guys can see, the music, it like fades into like this next clip. So if I wanted to like move the music, I'll just press square, and we have all of these options over here. So, you know, if I wanted to move it back a little bit, then I would move it here. Hello there, how are you doing today? My name is Brandon. And yeah, so pretty much another option that we have is to split the clip. So as you guys can see, my little orange line right there would be where the music would pretty much end if I was to go like right here. Then I would split it and then confirm, and then as you guys can see, it would end right there if I was to delete this side. So as you can see, it would be like, and then it would stop. How do I get back to my music? I forget. Okay, I'm sorry. So yeah, you can also trim it. So let's say that, let's say I didn't, what is it called? What's the word? Let's say I didn't, you know, cut my, or split my music correctly. If I wanted to move it back, like, alright, let's say I split it wrong. I split it like here instead of like where this like little line is, where like the clip transitions. If I like messed up or something, then you could easily just go to press square, and then you can go to your trim music, and then you could, like, what I like, I mean, you could, it would make it really more difficult. You could like try to actually like move it here, and like kind of like move your right analog stick to try to get, oh my god, I actually got it. It's usually really difficult, but you can actually like move your analog stick to get it here. But usually what I do is I'll trim it, make it go out super far like that, and then just have like another attempt with it, you know? Like, I'll go like right here, and then see, like, on my second attempt I could get it. There. And also we have the clip volume, or the music volume. So, you know, if the music is like a little too high or it's a little too low, you can turn it. Okay, never turn it up high. If you need to turn it down a little bit, then you can do that. And if you don't want to listen to it at all, then there's not really a point. I literally just sounded like I'm under there. Yeah, you can, you know, turn it down to like 30% or something. Now this is actually a really cool feature, is the fact that they have like fade-ins, and the fade-ins, this is like the duration of like how long you want it to take for it to, you know, fade in, which is like actually really cool to me. So let's switch to a part like over here. I mean, this clippy, it doesn't really work that well. The fade out will, but like fade in doesn't really work very well, because like for some odd reason this song like is like really quiet and then it gets really like loud. Yeah, let me just trim this up a little bit more. Okay. As you guys heard right there, the music, it went from, you know, being like as loud as it was, and then it got quieter, and then it got to nothing. And then, like, you know, like it went from, you know, being like, no, 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 no. Okay, I'm terrible at fucking doing that. I'm sorry, I won't do that again. But yeah, pretty much what it does is it just, you know, well, it fades it out, just like how, you know, like old 80s songs, like Bon Jovi songs were. So yes, and let's say you like added in a song by accident and you don't really want it in the video, or you don't think it sounds very good anymore, then you could easily just go to delete music and then confirm, and then it's gone. So yeah, on to the next thing. Finally, music was very difficult to get through. Yeah, when we come over here, we go to add overlays. This is some stuff. As you guys can see, I have a profile picture, so if you guys don't know, by using the PlayStation app on like your on your phone, you can actually like take pictures off of your phone and then make it your profile picture on a PS4. And then I also have my avatar over here, which is like some guy in like a frog mask. And my profile picture is Mr. Krabs. And it also gives you like this stuff. If you have like a certain type of theme, like certain types of themes gives you certain type of stuff, you know? Like if you have a certain type of theme, then it'll have a different intro music. If you have a different theme, then it'll give you different music. If you have a different theme, it'll give you different stickers. So, and I think these are just the default stickers, because for some odd reason, like the Last of Us theme doesn't have much stuff. So yeah, some of these stickers are like really cheesy looking. Like, I don't know. I think they all just kind of look stupid. Oh wait, this is some Last of Us stuff. Yeah, here it is over here. Like, my themes, they have like, you know, all this Last of Us stuff. And they have like these weird faces that I used one time. Follow, like, subscribe. I don't really use this, but I guess you can. Actually, I might use that like thing, but, you know, forget it. You also have arrows down here, which I use a lot. They're like really cool if like, you know, you wanted to just like point at something, make a really clickbait thumbnail. You know, you could just add like 7 of those. So we're gonna, you know, make a little picture right here. We got Mr. Krabs, and then we're gonna have this little dude on Mr. Krabs' face. I really don't know what I'm doing with my life anymore. Yeah, guys, pretty much as you guys could see. Hello there, how are you doing today? My name is Brandon. And then, you know, like we'll have like the little music here on the side. You know, like me, I've gotten like really used to this, so like it only takes me about like a little less than like 30 minutes just to upload like a 5-minute, you know, video. But yeah, let's move on to, alright, wait, actually we haven't done everything in the overlays. So yeah, you can pretty much categorize everything. So like, you know, since I picked theme stickers, now I'm just in the category with just the theme stickers and the imported images. If you guys don't have a USB, which I don't have a USB, I don't really need to use this because I have what is it called? I have an aux cord, which I use for like sound effects and stuff, because it pretty much like transfers. I don't know if I said this in this video or my failed attempt video, but pretty much what it does is it transfers the like music and stuff that I have from my phone onto like my you know, my commentaries on PS4, so I can use it for sound effects and stuff. But imported images over here, you don't really have to worry about this unless you have a USB. But pretty much what it is, if you like, you plug in your USB and then like you take images from your computer onto your PlayStation. But you don't really need to do that for me because I don't have a USB, but I have like a method that you could use if you don't have a USB to like overtake it, and it uses like the PlayStation Messages app. And if you guys want to see a video on that, let's just get 5 likes on this video, and then I'll do an in-depth tutorial on that, like how I have all my cheeky tricks for like sound effects and screenshots and stuff. And the last category in the overlays is the what's the word? I'm actually retarded. Is the text. So yeah, you can choose from all these different, you know, like fonts. I'm just gonna go with this one because it's cool. And you could pretty much say anything. You could just, you know, I'm just gonna say hi, just because, and you can, you know, move it around. So we're gonna, you know, just like move it right here, just using the right analog stick. You can move it around. You can use R1 and L1 to like enhance the size. Like if you use R1, if you hold it, it makes it bigger, and then if you hold L1, then it makes it smaller. And if you hold L2, then it kind of like rotates it that way in like a circle. And then if you hold R2, then it rotates it this way in a circle. So I could like, you know, kind of have it like really big and have it like to the side like that. Or you could like align it with square, and it's like, you know, I could have it in like the middle, or like to the side, or like to this side. I'm gonna just put it in the middle. And as you guys can see, I can make the opacity, like I can make it like almost barely to see, or like, I don't really know like what's the point of having the opacity all the way down though, because like you could just delete it like right down here. Also we have colors, which you can you could pick from all these different colors. When Sharefactory first came out, it was only like just these colors that you could pick down here. It might have been a couple other colors too, but now you could literally pick like any color from existence. Like you could literally pick any color. And yeah, now you go to text effects over here, and I can add like this little like black border around it, which I like to do because, you know, that's like, this just looks a lot more cleaner in my opinion. But yeah, there's all these like really cool text effects that I mean I would use, but in my opinion, again, I just think that some of them look a little cheesy. Like, I don't know, that just kind of looks like not that cool to me. You know, I'll give you guys a little preview of like pretty much what they all look like. And yeah, so we're gonna put on this one, and you can also edit the text. So like, let's say you miss something, you can add in hi bitch. It's probably not even gonna let me type this. Oh, it is. Very cool. So yeah, you can you know, you could add in more stuff if you forgot to. And as you guys can see, if you guys didn't want it, you could delete it, which, you know, we're not going to do because I love the word hi bitch. The layer order, this is pretty much like you press this if, let's say, I wanted to have the word hi bitch behind, or let's say I wanted Mr. Krabs' face in front of fucking, what's his name, in front of my dude over here. Like, I'm pretty sure I'd like move it like that. Okay guys, I'm not gonna lie, I've been using Sharefactory for a really long time, but I really don't know how to do that aligning thing. But yeah, I'm like really sorry guys, I don't really do a lot of stuff with the overlays. I'm pretty sure you could figure it out though, like align, next, previous, move up and down. There we go, it's like that. So as you guys can see, if you press the R1 button, then you know, you could just like, so I can make like Mr. Krabs' face, like I could put like the layers behind each other. So I can make like Mr. Krabs' face like in front or behind. And we're gonna put it behind just because, you know, that kind of looks retarded. I mean, this all pretty much looks retarded. What is this even? So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it with the overlays. Now the filters. Now, what I like about the filters is that there are a lot. Like, I don't even think I want to go through all of them in this. Okay, you know what, there's black and white, there's saturate, which I use in all of my videos, because I think, you know, like, in my opinion, I feel like just like the games themselves just look like really just, you know, just dull looking. But if you actually put on the saturate, it really looks like, you know, like everything just looks so bright and colorful, you know. I love saturated. So yeah, there's saturate, there's also this color thing, which is actually really cool, because if you come up to it, and I think if you do something with the settings, you can change it to like any color. We have like this blurry thing. Do note that it doesn't, like, changing the filter doesn't actually change like the high bitch and all that other stuff. You can have that. So pretty much what we're all looking at is just the background, you know, inverted. You know, if you guys are actually watching this tutorial, then you guys clearly have Sharefactory. So I don't really need to show you guys all of that, because you guys can just look at these all yourself and see which ones you actually like. I really like this win one because, like, when you actually like play the video through, it's like really cool because it like waves around and stuff. It's like really cool. If I do that really fast, that looks really awesome. But yeah, I think we're just gonna put on saturate just for now. And yeah, edit layout. I used to use these for outros, but now I found a different way to do an outro. Again, 5 likes and I'll do a tutorial. Actually, you know what, 10 likes and I'll do a tutorial on that, because, you know, that's like really difficult to do. But yeah, these I don't really use anymore. There's not really a point in them, unless you want to make it like really, like a really like cinematic part. Like, let's say there's like a super intense part in your game, and you wanted to add some epic music. Pretty sure, yeah, this is epic music, bro. Like, you know, it kind of looks like a movie thing, like a scene from like a movie trailer or something. So that's like kind of cool. So you can put that on. You can also make it look like your video was filmed on a phone. I don't know why anyone would use this or this. You know, I'm just showing this for your guys' thing, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. This one is kind of cool, but, you know, I just kind of like it, you know, just regular. Oh, I completely forgot about this thing. It makes like the sides really blurry. I don't know what's the point of that. But yeah, that's pretty much that. You know, you guys can pretty much see what they all look like. I don't really have to like preview them all. Okay, yeah, so the last thing is transitions. So transitions, okay, first of all, I have to make a split a clip for this. So let's say like if I have like one clip and another clip, if I wanted to, you know, alright, let me just show you, because it's really hard to like explain. So if I go to like dissolve, if I wanted to do like a crossfade, I can make this change to like that. It won't just be like, alright, like, now let me show you the difference between like if you do use a transition compared to if you don't use a transition. Like, it just looks a lot more cleaner, you know? Like, that just looks kind of dumb and dull to me. Then like you switch like that, and it, you know, it kind of does that, and it's actually like, it's quite nice to look at. It's very settling seeing it just transition like that. There's also some other cool ones that you guys can check out. You know, like certain themes again have certain, that was loud, certain cinematics. But yeah, dare I even press that? I don't even want to. But yeah, that's pretty much it, I think, for all of the adding things. So that's pretty much all that you can add into this. You know, it's actually a lot. You know, you can add clips, screenshots, commentaries, music, what's the word? Text, stickers, filters, layouts, and transitions. That's actually pretty much everything. Anything that you really need, you got on this Sharefactory, guys. Now let's say, okay, what I just did right there was I pressed R1, which is actually a really quick way to move around. So let's say I had like multiple clips in my video. If I wanted to like go all the way to the end, then I could just like, you know, just spam R1 and then it'll bring me all the way to the end. It's like a really fast way to get from clip to clip. Just a nice little like tips and tricks. So yeah, let's move on to all of these settings with the square button. So yeah, this is a lot more. So yeah, we're gonna go to the square button, and as you guys can see, when you press the square button, a lot of stuff comes up. And the first thing that we have here is the time bender. So pretty much what this does is I can make this either really fast or really slow. Like really slow. Or anything in between. Like I can make it normal, I can make it, you know, a little bit slow, and you guys get the point. And that's pretty much it for the time bender. Also, we have split clips in here, which is splitting your clips like correctly is probably like the biggest part about like, you know, editing. So like let's say triple collapse, they're not clips.
I had a couple clips before actually went up to.
Let's say as soon as he was done laughing, I wanted to split the clip like right there. And let's say I wanted to transition it to another time when I was about to die. I don't know, let's just pretend it was another funny sequence of deaths. I might actually rage here.
Well, move! We're gonna get fucking triple collided!
I thought so. So yeah, pretty much what you do is you just like delete the excess clips, and then as you guys can see when we press the touchpad and then play it.
Well, they're all just running around with Game Maker. You're actually nasty.
As you guys can see there, it just, you know,
You're actually nasty.
pretty much just like, it's pretty, I don't really know, it's easy as that, you know, you just transition from one clip to another. It's really just like a simple process. Like, you know, people make it like more difficult than it actually is. You know, you just like, let's say I wanted my clip to start here, and then I delete this like all this like beginning part before I actually wanted my clip to start. So let's say I wanted my clip to go from this to my death to me coming back all the way to my death again, and then let's say I wanted to switch, or you know, like cut to another part of me getting annihilated by a diamond brecci. That's great to see.
You're running around with the toothpaste!
I said he was running around with the toothpaste, that's always nice. So yeah, you know, you just,
I fixed it, oh my god.
you know, you just clip from, you know, you just split the clip, and then like delete the excess clip, and then you press the touchpad and then see if it's, you know, what you wanted.
Oh my god.
And you just see if that's what you want, and if it is, then you keep going. Like this right here, I kind of left behind. This is kind of like excess clips that I don't really need, you know? Like I can add the transition right here.
Those are just triple collapse. Triple collapse, they're not clips.
And then, you know, you got all this, and then like, let's say, like for me, what I usually do is I just add filters on every single clip on all my videos. So as you can see, like everywhere, like the filter is always on. Alright, now on to the next thing. We have trimming the clips. Trimming the clips is like, you know, pretty easy. It's pretty much almost the same as like splitting the clips, almost. So like, let's say I wanted the video to start right where I get that sniper kill. What was that, like a wall bang? I think it was.
Already in there. Ooh!
I knew I was gonna have a reaction like that. So yeah, let's say I wanted to go here, have that no scope there. I just add a filter. But let's, let's say I wanted to trim out the part after I said woo, and we just break that. You just trim it. I feel like splitting the clips is a lot more, it's like easier than actually like trimming it to the end. So like, let's say like I actually like wanted to trim it until the end of my ooh.
Already in there.
Alright, I got it there, of course. But like, it would be a lot easier if I just trimmed it all the way to the end, and then just went. And I just end the clip and split it, and then do that. Delete the excess.
Already in there.
And there you go. So yeah, let's go to the next thing. The next thing is moving the clip. So let's say, this clip right here, I didn't want it to be, right after, this little no scope. Then what I would say is I would come over here, move the clip, and then if I wanted it to be in front of the no scope, then I would press L1. But if I wanted it to be like all the way at the end, then I would just press R1. Wait, did I say R1 on the first time? I meant L1, I'm sorry guys. Yeah, then you would just press R1 if you want it to go to the right, and then you press L1 if you want it to go to the left. So like if I wanted this clip to be all the way in the beginning of the video, or if I wanted it to be all the way in the end of the video, if I wanted it to be in like the middle, or like here, we're just gonna put it like right there. Add the filter, and now we got Saints Row clips. And yeah, so next things next is deleting the clip. So let's say this is a Black Ops 3 video, not an actual Saints Row video. Why don't I just delete this? So what you do is you come up to it, pretty straightforward. You just confirm the delete, and then okay. I knew I was gonna rage there. But yeah, next thing we have on our list is cloning the clip. So let's say I felt so good about myself from getting this amazing no scope that I wanted to clone it and put it again. Usually what I use the cloning for is, if someone makes like a funny sound, like my ooze, then what I would do is I would clone the clip, having like a, another thing of it, and then I would slow down the clip. And then, just split this clip and then delete the excess clips. And then, I would like play it again and then have it like even slower. So it's like. I know it's disgusting to listen to, but sometimes it's really funny if someone makes a really funny sound, and then it sounds, even more hilarious with, it sounds even more hilarious when it's slowed down. When it's slowed down, that sounds yeah, so yeah, the next thing that we have on our square button list is pan and zoom. Now, I use this sometimes for like, if someone makes something funny, like, let's say I was like, okay, then, I'd just be like, okay. So like, let's say, I wanted it to, everything all, like, from 48 seconds to 52 seconds, I wanted it to be zoomed in. Then, I would split the clip, and then go to pan and zoom, and then, zoom into, like, my map or something, And then we just zoom in on my map, and then when the clip ends, then it comes back to, normal here. So if I wanted to, so sometimes I could use that as like, this is hard to explain. Okay, yeah, and also sometimes I could use it for like, look at.
Okay, I'm gonna move the mouse out of the way.
As you can see. Okay, so sometimes like I'll take it like this.
Move the mouse out of the way.
As you guys can see, this is some rage right here. And then, like, what I'll do is, like, as soon as you hear, like, the bang or something, it'll just be like.
Move the mouse out of the way.
And then you just, like, press left a little bit on the D-pad. And then you come out of being zoomed here. And then, as you can see,
Okay,
you got.
I'm gonna move the mouse out of the way.
Yeah, there you have like that little thing. It's kind of like a cool little edit that I do sometimes, or you know, like if I make like a weird sound or something, or like I just bang on my desk and I just go, you know, like I zoom in. But yeah, that's pretty much all I ever use pan and zoom for. I mean, you could use it for other things of your delight. I don't know. That's all I'd use it for. I mean, like if you guys have anything that you would use it for, then go for it. I mean, just, you know, like be creative, you know. So yeah, coming down to our second layer, now we have pretty much half of this is all like editing. So if I wanted to come back to my overlays that I made all the way in the beginning, if I wanted to edit some of them, like let's say I wanted to like change this, and let's say like I didn't do this correctly, then I would go to edit, and then let's say I wanted it to point at, hey bitch, like I wanted it to point up there. It's pretty much what I showed you guys all the way before in the beginning of the video, you know, it's just this. It's not really much, and it's pretty much like that for everything, you know. It's just like edit track. So if I go back to my commentary in the beginning here, what I can do is I can like move it. So let's say I wanted it to be here, and I can have it there, and you know, I could like delete it if I didn't even want it at all. And I think there was like other things like clip audio, which you guys already know how it sounds, or you know, like commentary audio, which you guys already know how it sounds, or you guys pretty much know what it would be like. It would just be like clip audio, and then it would just say for volume, and then you just turn it down. So yeah, coming on to our next thing, you know, pretty much everything is like that. So like if I have a filter over here, I can do edit filter, and then I could like delete it, or go to filter settings and like put the intensity like all the way up. Like only once in a video have I ever had the intensity all the way up that much. That's like, I think that looked colorful, but like, you know, a little too colorful, you know. So like, I don't know. I don't know anymore. So you know, you just turn it up if you want this to really be like that colorful, then I mean, go for it, you know. But yeah, then we also have, you know, like you can edit your layouts, which didn't I have a layout on the first clip here? Yeah. So now I can edit it, and I can delete it if I don't want it at all. And, yeah, I can also edit the transitions, which I can replace it. I could set audio for it so that it's not so loud, but I think that's only on the ones that actually make sounds. Like this. Oh god, I don't even want to play it. I don't even want to play it. Oh, it's so loud. Set volume, you know, you could turn it down. Thank God you're able to do that. So just like, as you guys can see. Wait, where is it? It's alright. Yeah, and then you could like replace it if I didn't want that one. I wanted this one. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Then what's this other one? Edit track, which we already did. Okay, cool. So now there's edit music. This is the last one, pretty much, which it's pretty much the same as commentaries. You can move it around, which I'm pretty sure we already did this. You can make the music higher or lower, you know, do all that, and then just delete it if you want. Which I'm pretty sure we already did. And yeah, our like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not even gonna count. Our final thing is clip audio. So let's say I wanted to turn this down. I wanted to turn it down or turn it up a little more. In my suggestion, guys, no matter how loud the video is, no matter how much you scream, no matter how much you bang on your desk, turn it up all the way, because for some odd reason, when like you actually upload the video, for some reason it like turns the audio down in the end, and it's like really weird. But yeah, pretty much what I do is there's a little, you know, feature like right here, so that you don't have to go like, okay, volume turned all the way up, volume turned all the way up on literally like all of these clips. Like that would take forever. So what you do is you just go to all the way up, and then you click. This is actually really weird. Like thinking to it yourself, you would think, oh, you know, I go to apply to all, and that click X. Okay, there we go. It's on everything now, which it's not. What you have to do is you actually have to click square, and then you click X. It's really weird. It's like you click square to like actually apply it, and then you click X to confirm. So like, you know, if I come over here, now it's, you know, it's 200 instead of 100. So yeah, guys, I think we just went through everything on Sharefactory. So you know, all of this like excess stuff that I'm not editing, we're just gonna delete it. And pretty much when you're done with your video, then you just press triangle. And I'm not actually able to like record the what is it called? You know, like the rendering out of the video. So I will see you guys when this video is completely rendered. So pretty much what you do after you render it out is you get to choose either do I want to share it or do I want to share later. Now pretty much you guys are just going to want to share unless you guys want to add any other minor details. But yeah guys, I think that's pretty much the end. This video is really long and it's not even a live stream. Like this is actually like probably my longest like recorded video ever. Like actually though. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this like tutorial. If you guys did, don't forget to smash that like button. I would really appreciate it because, you know, 40 minutes, this is actually going to take like a lot of storage off my PS4 and, you know, like a lot of, you know, time of this really actually took like a lot of time just for a literally like a 1 minute and 30-second video of just literal garbage. So now actually though, when you go to like, if I go to this, now like when I'm gonna go choose all my clips, now the video that I actually made is one of my clips. So as you can see now I have just like one straight recording of it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video. We're gonna leave it off on this high bitch. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to smash that like button. Like I said, it would really help out the channel. Yeah, if you guys have any other further questions, just feel free to go in the comments below and ask me, and I will be delighted to help you. I would love to help anyone that, you know, like really needs help with this, because, like, in my opinion, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I think I'm actually, like, you know, like, very experienced with Sharefactory. I've been using it, like, almost ever since it came out. And like I've had like all of the updates. I've been using it for a really long time, and you know I've been editing and I pretty much know how to use Sharefactory as if it was like a, you know, if it was a professional, you know, like what's the word, like if it wasn't like a free editing software, you know, like if it was like some like Sony Vegas type thing on like your computer. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking so that this isn't a 65 or like an hour long video, guys. I need to wrap things up. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Punch that like button in the face, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.